Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Alright, today we got this travel trailer here. We're going to be installing a Maxx air vent. It is a bigger vent cover that goes over your crank up vents in your travel trailer or RV. What this allows you to do is leave it open while it's raining, as the big Maxx air vent sheds the water away from the vent. Like I said, so you can leave it open while it's raining and let the hot air go out the vents. Or in this particular trailer, the vent is in the shower, so you can go ahead and leave that open while it's raining, taking your shower, use the fan to pull the moisture condensation out, and not get rained on while it's open. Stored or not in use, you could leave it open as well. All that heat inside will go out that vent, kind of get you some fresh air exchange. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our tools. We're going to need a drill with a 3/16 bit, Phillips head screwdriver, adjustable wrench, and a pencil, and a utility knife. The utility knife will be to sharpen the pencil so we get a nice tip on it, and also to cut the packaging of the brackets and stuff as it is taped inside the Maxx air vent. We'll go ahead and grab those tools and we'll climb up on top of the RV and start the install. So right here is our vent. We got the Maxx air cover vent right here. Like I said, we're going to use the utility knife and cut the bolts and mounting hardware off of it. Set that aside. Go ahead and grab the vent. What we want to do is just center it on top of the vent, forward and backwards, left to right. We're going to make sure we're parallel with the side of the camper. Once we got it there, we'll go ahead and mark out our hole locations with our pencil. To all four corners. Alright, now we'll go ahead and lift that off. So now that we got the marks on the roof, we're going to go ahead and open the air vent all the way and then close it just a little bit. Some of these covers open up way farther than the Maxx airflow vent will allow. So we want to go ahead and make sure that the cover is going to fit. We're not going to have to climb back down and lower it back down when we start mounting in. But we just want to go up high enough so we can go ahead and drill the holes in the brim here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab our L bracket here. What we want to do is put the dot or the mark we made through the cover and make sure that is aligned in the slot here. And then we'll go ahead and put a mark here, and that is where we're going to drill with the 3/16 drill bit. We'll do the same thing on all four corners. I'm not sure, yeah, I can pick up the mark. So our mark's right there, right here. So now we'll go ahead and grab that 3/16 drill bit and drill all four holes. Alright, so now that we got all those 3/16 holes drilled on all four corners, I'm going to apply a little bit of Lexil or silicone caulk right here above the hole before we install the bolts, just to make sure we get a watertight seal, as that is below the gasket here. I'm not sure how far this lip sticks down, but just to make sure we don't get any water going in there. Alright, so next we'll grab our bracket and put the carriage bolt up through it and then align it with our hole. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the screw through first, right through our hole, into the inside. Then what we're going to do is grab the flat washer, put that on first on the inside. Then we'll grab the lock washer and then the nut. Get that snug down pretty good. The Phillips, tighten that screw up. Pulling it all the way down towards the roof, the bracket. Smear that caulk over the head of the screw just to make sure it's sealed. We got some coming out the top, so we know the bracket is sealed to the fan housing as well. So now that we got one done, we'll go ahead and repeat the process on the other three. Alright, so now we got all four brackets attached to the vent. We're going to go ahead and set the cover and go ahead and mount it. So we'll go ahead and lower it on, lining up our bolts inside the cover. All four spots. We do have some play left to right. We're good right there. So we'll put the lock washer here on and then a nut. And we'll do the same thing for the rest of them. Alright, we're pretty happy with the placement of the cover. So now you can use that adjustable wrench and go ahead and tighten those down. For me, I'm going to use a 7/16 nut driver. You can use a 7/16 socket and ratchet as well. Alright, so we finished tightening down the four 7/16 bolts on all four corners, attaching the Maxx air vent to our vent cover. Now you will notice there's a gap here all the way around. There's supposed to be. Do not caulk that. Like I said, this one is particularly over the shower, but anytime you get any condensation on the inside of this, you want it to drain down and then come out that gap, get onto the roof, and then go off. That way you don't end up with water inside the trailer. So this gap is not meant to be caulked. That is for any moisture or condensation to escape out of. So with those four bolts tight, that's it. We just showed you how to install a Maxx air vent on an RV or travel trailer. Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button you placed in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net.